Okay, here's the Studebaker Racing quick and dirty video. What we're going to do right now is point out a couple of things and something that Jack Vines has brought up. What I've got here is a nice little machined steel plate. I've run a stone on it, make sure I got no burrs on it, and we'll dry this off. Now I'm playing around with this rocker shaft end support thing, but it does bring into account another little problem that got it. Now, Jamie McLeod has been kind enough to send me some rocker stands, and what I did was cleaned up a shaft and grabbed some rocker stands and put them all on the shaft. Now the point here, and I'm not going to get into too much detail, but the point here is to see the installed height difference of the rocker stands. Now I've got them all setting down flat. This is the way they would normally be vertical, so you'd see on there. You can see some other ones. I've also started segregating these in the blueprint process. What I'm looking for when I'm doing this, because I'm going to be relocating this hole for the end support ones, if this casting is shifted too much where this wall thickness here is a little bit less, I'm kind of setting those aside. These are the ones that I've chosen that seem to have enough wall thickness there. When I increase that to the head bolt size stud, be there. But when you look at the rocker stands themselves and the installed height, which is what Jack was talking about, you start to see something interesting. By having them all on here, what you're going to end up with is the long ones are going to be in contact and the short ones aren't. And you can see that real easy here. Get a little bit of a rock. You can tell the ones that are tight. Look at that. And you can start looking at the different installed heights. Now look at this one and this one, that's nice and high. So what I'm going to do with this, and I won't do it to bore you here, but what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go through this. And I am going to pick out a half a dozen of them that are the longest ones. Take them, mark them, take them off, save them, put them together in a group, put the next batch together, pick the longest ones that are all together, put them back together in a group, and that way I'll kind of have a poor man's blueprinting to say, okay, at least they're all going to be the same height, so I know the shaft won't be put in a bind. I know that the install height will be as even as possible across the board, and that way I don't have to start shimming things or start machining things. I'll just actually choose them. Sort of like the way you do if you're going to go out and pick out a bunch of rockers to get the rockers all exactly the same. So anyways, that's what it looks like. I just wanted you to be able to see it. And I've also able to pick out which ones fit on the shaft the best. So that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you a little bit later. Have a good one. Bye.